Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Westerly High School's Salvatore J. or Jerry Field for tonight's Rhode Island Interscholastic League contest between the Rocky Hill Day Country Mariners and your Westerly Bulldogs. We will begin the night by announcing the starting lineups. First, the visiting Mariners. Number 12, Ariana Hernandez. Number 10, Jeremy Morrison. Number 22, Hadley Wheeler. Number 1, Franny McHughy. Number 5, Katie Kroshke. Number 25, Bella McCrary. Number 9, Maddie Russo. Number 2, Matt Carney. Number 13, Tap Gukutu. Number 6, Delilah Tully. Number 24, Sayarai Larkar. And number 3, Caroline Moonan. And now for your Westerly Bulldogs. Number 1, Samantha Sacco. Number 4, Gia Keegan. Number 5, Caitlin Fobe. Number 6, Lillian Gorman. Number 7, Sid Hake. Number 9, Allison Fobe. Number 12, Hannah Seltzer. Number 16, Riley Peliquin. Number 17, Viviana Pruitt. Number 18, Alana Kirby. Number 23, Casey Masira. Number 26, Gianna Falcone. Tonight's contest is being played under the rules and regulations of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League. As defined in the RIIL rules, all spectators will respect the integrity and judgment of game officials, remain respectful to all players, coaches, game officials, and spectators will cheer for your team. We're especially thankful tonight's officials, Tara Pinsky and Riley Smith. Thanks to many factors, officials are not easy to find. These two women care deeply for the sport of lacrosse, and we are happy to have them on our field tonight. Now can we please rise for the national anthem?
Hello one, hello all, and welcome to Sal or Jerry Field. Folks, it is time. The regular season comes to a crashing halt today for the ladies Bulldog lacrosse team. This is the final game of the regular schedule, and it's do or die, win or move on. Playoffs begin Wednesday. Coming into the game, the Lady Bulldogs have secured the fourth place heading in. The tie, actually a tie with East Providence. And their opponent on Wednesday will be Pontiac, but first we have to finish today's game. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, and we are bringing it to you, folks. Last week of the regular season across the board, start of the playoffs across the board. Boys lacrosse got a week off. They earned a bye. They'll be in action next week right here. Girls are in action. They earn themselves a home game after a great regular season. They finished, like I said, in a tie for third with a 9-4 record. That earned them Wednesday's home game, which we will be bringing to you live, time to be determined. Girls are taking the field here today against Rocky Hill Country Day. Finished season at come into the game at 5-7. This game could mean a lot for them. Folks, it could mean whether they get in the playoffs or not. There is no let up for this lacrosse team. They have 1 day off between games. This is where you work on whatever you need to work on. You get it all sorted out, and you certainly don't want to let any mishaps, so you sort of back into the playoffs. We are in the middle of the field for the opening face-off on top of the hill. Who cares that it's Monday, folks? Last week, regular season, playoffs beginning, fireworks starting. I am ready to go. I've been saving it all season long. And we are about to launch here. Game number 14 of the season for this Lady Bulldog squad. And they take the opening face-off, number 26. You'll hear her name a lot, the freshman, Gianna Falcone. A nice pass to the middle. Drops to the ground briefly, able to scoop it back up. Good idea. The Lady Bulldogs work that play in the middle. They have a chance in the front now shot. And a nice save by the Rocky Hill goalie. Bulldogs scoop it up behind the goal. And they're on the offensive to start things off here. The sun is shining. It is beautiful. Forecast is beautiful for the foreseeable future. And the Bulldogs are on the move. Number 9 with it for the Bulldogs. That's Allison Forward, only a sophomore. We'll get into their youth as we go. And that is the first point scored. I thought you made a save, and that is going to be a 1-0 Bulldogs lead. So the Bulldogs quickly on the offensive against Rocky Hill. And they take a 1-0 lead in just 46 seconds. A little bit of wind tonight. I don't think it really makes any difference whatsoever. Right there you go, folks. No thought of a trap game. No thought of a let-it-go game. Obviously, these girls have come out on fire 100%. Coaching staff's had them ready all year long. I'm already excited about Wednesday. I got to keep it in the moment, and so do they. That's what the coaches are preaching for them. Bulldogs work to the far corner. Heading towards the middle, and going to back off. Got Pelican in the middle, and that is going to be another dump and score for the Bulldogs. That is 2 goals in the first minute of the game. And that right there, they were working to perfection in the last game that we covered for the Bulldogs. And working to perfection tonight, 2-0 in 1 minute. Man, no chance of a letdown. They're on a mission, folks. All year's work for some of these players. They're seniors. It all comes down. 2 games left. That's all you're guaranteed. And that one goes to the far side. That'll be scooped up by Rocky Hill. And they're fighting it over. Bulldogs doing a nice job on D. Coming right ahead here, number 1 for Rocky Hill. Freddie McCaughey, number 9, scoops it up. Sacco on it, pushes to the middle. Great D by the Bulldogs. Again, nothing there in the middle. You got Sacco on one wing and Sid Haig on the other. The speed is ridiculous. And we're able to get through 3 Bulldog defenders. Nice job by the Rocky Hill attacker. I'm trying to get her number as she turns. That looks like number 25, maybe number 23, number 25. Isabella Macari. And that was a nice move, and maybe the Bulldogs got to step in there a little bit quicker, but the answer, 2-1. So this Rocky Hill team still here. Whole game to play. Busy week, folks. Every day busy to finish this regular season off. I do believe everybody's in the playoffs next week, folks. Everybody we cover will be in the playoffs this spring, and that's pretty fantastic for Westerly. Boys and girls lacrosse, baseball, softball, volleyball, all third place or better. That's even more impressive. And that pops up high, and gonna be wrangled up here by Rocky Hill, and that pass, number 1 again, the senior. Bulldogs have 9 freshmen on the team. A couple that start and play 100% full-time minutes. Sacco playing D, and they're going to stay in their zones. Gia Keegan on the ball, and in steps 8, the veteran in the middle. They find number 10 in the middle on the pass and a score. And we are tied just as quick as the Bulldogs took a 2-0 lead. Rocky Hill answers, bang, bang. We have a 2-2 game. And hold the phones, folks. Don't get too far ahead. I got to be telling myself that as well. We got a ball game to play in front of us here. And like I said, we don't know. I don't know the ramifications on this game as far as Rocky Hill's season could go. This could mean the whole season. They could put them in the playoffs or out of it. That's why, in essence, a game that is meaningless as far as your record goes, which is where the Bulldogs sit tonight, is never meaningless. Any team can come in and be the spoiler. And if you let up at all, bad things happen. Back in the middle. Here we go. I'm ready for a flurry, folks. 2 weeks. And that is going to go in the Bulldogs' direction right in front here. And we're still trying to get the ball back in bounds here, number 9. But now we have no lacrosse ball at the moment. And I'll fling one over, and we're back in action. Working on one ball here. Number 9 is getting about it for the Bulldogs. Allison Fulbert, full-time playing sophomore. Bulldogs come in today, 9-4, in a tie for 3rd with East Providence. East Providence just topped Westerly. That's what gave them the tiebreaker. Bulldogs ended up the 4th seed, heading into the playoffs. No, excuse me. The Bulldogs ended up the 3 seed. East Providence ended up the 4th seed. So the Bulldogs got a tiebreaker over them. Pontiac, the 6th seed, will be Westerly's opponent, regardless of the outcome today. Today, if you're West, you want to keep things rolling. You want to work on plays like that, passes like that, inside shot, nice save. And they're doing a heck of a job crossing the middle of the goal, flashing players across constantly and hitting them in stride with the passes. And we get things started behind the goal. Here's the whistle right in front, and the Bulldogs, nice save again by the Rocky Hill goalie. And loose ball was there, but the goalie scoops it up, and they avoid another. The Bulldogs pick it off, heading in, fake shot, and a deflection again by the Bulldogs, by the Rocky Hill goalie. And now they have it crossing midfield. I'm gonna have to back up. There's a lot of Bulldogs. Ball hits the ground. It's gonna go in Rocky Hill's direction. "20 minutes to go here in the first half. 4 goals scored, 2 for the 2 for the Bulldogs. Working behind the goal. Again, Sacco forces to the other side. Gia Keegan picks up. And they're working that middle, and they work the same play 3 times in a row. The Bulldogs are stepping up and preventing the wraparound, but they're not getting that post cut in the middle. And just like that, a 2-0 lead. 3-goal answered by Rocky Hill. And it is a 3-2 lead by the visiting team, who came here to play tonight. Back to the middle. 20 minutes, 40 seconds to go in half number 1, 3-2 Rocky Hill. Don't doubt these girls, though. Let me tell you, they are conditioned. And they pass by Rocky Hill and on the move. They won the face-off, and they're immediately. Heck, I would go back to the well until the Bulldogs make the adjustment. And they're heading back. Cut to the middle, nothing there. We have a whistle. I can't find the official, and that's going to go in our favor. So let's see if the Bulldogs can make something happen here. Need a big save by Pruitt. And the Bulldogs defense steps in. Nice job by number 6 for the Bulldogs, Lillian Gorman, first off, and then another nice save by Viviana Pruitt. Pelican has it, flips it ahead, over midfield already. And Hannah Seltzer, the junior. Pass off shot, and another save. So the Rocky Hill goalie came to play as well. One end to the other, number 12 on the move. Bulldogs step in with a little stick check, and the ball hits the ground. That's Sid Hakon Day, physical defender with great speed, whistled there. Here's the whistle, pass over the top, in front of the goal, turn, contact, score. Again, that high pass, so they're reaching up, and once he gets to the back of the net, all they're doing is flinging their arms back down. Tablett's like a one-timer, and the Bulldogs got to figure it out. That's 4 straight goals by Rocky Hill Country Day. And boy, oh boy, it's a good thing at the moment that the Bulldogs have sewn up their spot on Wednesday right here. I'm sure glad they did. I mean, I get to call them best seat in the house here, but we need to see a little shake-up on the defense there, the interior. Back to the middle we go. Falcone, gets flung to the sidelines, and Rocky Hill comes up with it. They have the advantage in face-offs as well tonight, and on the move they go. Little pass ahead, hits the ground. And number 1 scoops it up for Rocky Hill. Pass off, another look, pass inside, turn, shot, bounce shot attempt, nice save by Pruitt. Bulldogs needed it, Pelicans got it. Crossed in midfield, she'll slow it up, pass it ahead. And number 12, Gorman has it. Excuse me, Hannah Seltzer. Move to the middle, nice move. Waiting for him to clear and does nice save. Rocky Hill's got an active goalie today, folks. And let me see, we got sophomore, number 12, Ariana Hernandez. That is impressive work so far in the goal. The Bulldogs offense has been on the attack. And Falcone, couple small moves, and cuts to the middle. On the move, stop, and kicks it back out. Pelicans has to scoop it up. It's loose. And she's got it, head straight to the middle, shot, and a Bulldog answer. They needed to stop the bleeding. Riley Pelican does it for them. 17:44 to go in half number 1. Rocky Hill Country Day 4, the Westerly Bulldogs 3. Folks, this production is brought to you in part by Wireless Zone Westerly, authorized Verizon retailer, Repair Zone, crack screen, new battery. We got you covered, located next to Duncan at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. That's Wireless Zone Westerly. Back to the middle we go, Gianna Falco. 4-3 game here, folks. Regular season finale. The playoffs start Wednesday night right here. The reward for a hard fought good regular season. They earn themselves a home spot in round 1. No one wants to come here for good reason. Boys lacrosse earn themselves a regular season championship. Obviously, sites are much higher, finishing 14-0, and they earned themselves a bye this week and 1 home game next week. Not sure what it is. It'll be somewhere between the 30th and the 1st. And then from there, they head, if they win, to the state championship. And Bulldogs cross the midfield again. Trying to round the corner there, cut back. In the middle, got Pelican, and stick guy in the middle. Nice defense. Cut towards that open middle again. Got a shot, and it's a score for the Bulldogs, knotting things back up. And let me see, the number is clear, and that looks like number 23 puts it in the pocket. Casey Massera, the freshman, another freshman that starts full-time caseload. You see that from Casey Massera, as well as Gianna Falco, and I'd say they get the most time as far as any freshmen go, but there's a lot of contributions, and there's a lot of sophomores like Nora Zerberini comes to mind that played full-time as freshmen. So they're legitimate second-year players. And the Bulldogs still loose. Can't seem to wrangle up one of them face-offs, which had a distinct disadvantage because they can't move. And the Bulldogs not get loose, fortunately. And they come away with it to the near side. Flashing in front. Carla Quinn flings it ahead. And they lose track of it. Now, Rocky Hill has it. They're not afraid to attack one-on-one. They love to use the middle. And there's a whistle, and that one is going to be on the Bulldogs. It's not good. With a little stick check, cross check, whatever you want to call the penalty. But it's going to be up to Pruitt here to keep this thing knotted at 4. And the whistle, the shot comes late, and it is good for a goal. I saw the whistle and a penalty. That was on the Bulldogs. So Rocky Hill does take the 1-goal lead back. This is a back and forth battle we got here, folks. Half number 1, 15:51 to go. 9 goals in the books. 4 for the Bulldogs, 5 for the visiting Rocky Hill Country Day. That's why at this point in the season, especially come Wednesday, regular season, throw out the records, folks, out the window. You've earned what you've earned. That's why the Bulldogs earned a home game, but outside of that, you might as well take your opponent as though they're undefeated because everyone comes in even. Each team is 1 loss away from it being all over starting Wednesday here. Bulldogs got to work a few things they got to work out, clearly, because with Zoom and all the other, including us, if the coach gets a look at this game and finds some soft spots in this Bulldog defense, they're going to try to exploit them on Wednesday, without a doubt. And the Bulldogs, nice turnover there on the far side. They're making their way up. They're even 3-on-3 here. Cut to the middle, gives room. His numbers around the corner again, and a whistle. Sarah will have a shot opportunity here. A little eager, waiting on a delayed whistle here. And that is going to cost her opportunity, Bulldogs their opportunity. And on the run, Rocky Hill, and they are bouncing their way up midfield. Number 1's got it, and the Bulldogs get their sticks up. Loose ball. Bulldogs don't have it, and that's going to go in favor of the Bulldogs. That infraction. Reaching in the pocket, pulling out a green card. Green card. I'll figure out what that is for next game, folks. Or red, yellow. As the official explains it to the other teams and the coaches, no one's going in the penalty box. And I was just advised by our owner here, thank you very much. It's given to the team captains for a delay of game, which is kicking the ball around and not allowing the game to proceed and the opponent to grab it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I learned something new here today. So I'm even more ready for the playoffs on Wednesday. And we are live again. And across midfield, Falco fires it ahead. And it's loose, races it down. Sarah in the corner in the shadows. But, again, Rocky Hill comes away with it. And heading to midfield, a little commotion. And they do connect on their pass. They're not bad on their intermediate passing. Clearly, they wouldn't be where they're at leading. And the stop and let the rest of the team catch up. And they're looking for that middle, and they make the move over the middle. Nothing there. There's 4 Bulldogs in there. Bottling it up that time, and that's what they need to do. This Rocky Hill team has not taken a shot outside of 10 feet, I don't think. I don't think we have either. Right to the middle, and they do it again. Again. That high pass, it extends the recipient for Rocky Hill's arms up. As soon as they catch it, they just fling their arms back down into a bounce shot. And, I mean, Pruitt's pretty much, what can she do? I mean, you're talking 5, 6 feet away, a full speed bounce shot against you. And that's really how they scored all 6 goals, pretty much. So now the story is, how do they fix it and how do they do it in a hurry? 6-4 the score. Here we go for another face-off. 10 in the books. 6 for Rocky Hill, 4 for the Bulldogs, who jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Rocky Hill has answered 6-2. We are at the 13 and a half to go in the first half. Number 9 with it for the Bulldogs. Allison forward, sophomore standout. And when I say this Bulldog team doesn't get tired, they really don't. So that is, they can stay within firing distance. Again, I wish I knew what Rocky Hill was playing for, what was on the line. Oh, nice pass to the middle, just a tiny bit behind Pelican. I do like how the Bulldogs only got 4 on the board at the moment, but I do like how they work in the middle offensively. Defensively, however, and a whistle. They're heading to that pocket again, let's see. And heading for the side, fraction's going to be against Westerly, judging by Westerly player heading out. Looks like Samantha Sackville, maybe. Yep, you're going to head to the penalty box. And that will give Rocky Hill possession, but not a direct shot. There's a whistle, pass. Baseline, far side. And that pass over the middle, caught in the middle again. Same recipe. If it tastes good twice, keep doing it. 7-4, Rocky Hill's lead. So, with all that being said, Bulldogs would be well served to call a timeout at this point, I would imagine, but maybe they do. And they do. So, timeout for Westerly at the 12:41 mark in half number 1. What was a 2-0 lead is now a 7-4 deficit to Rocky Hill Country Day. The story, though, this is the season finale, folks. The Bulldogs are coming in 9-4. They can end 9-5 or 10-4, and it doesn't matter. They are playing Pontiac here on Wednesday in round 1 of the playoffs. There's a chance I will get to you this evening. Hopefully, I can find some people with what time the game will be played. That being said, maybe at halftime I'll go around the world in our little sports that we bring to you. I am the voice, Greg Monero, alongside producer-owner Shane Belandrew, providing the info I need via the studio phone, which is extremely helpful. We got Lisa behind the lens, and we are Western Live, Western Radio. And folks, it is heating up now. It really is. I am ready to burst playoff time, but I got to stay tame. This week is regular season, other than Wednesday. This production, folks, has been brought to you in part by Valenti Subaru. Subaru sales and service located at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Voted Retailer of the Year 2022 by Subaru of New England. So as the Bulldogs still remain circled up here, coach is in the middle physically giving the example of what needs to be done to push off. I mean, this is legit 7 goals with the same idea. And that is just find somebody in the middle up high and then a hard bounce shot to prove it, which honestly, if they go one side or the other, they're so close, the velocity of the shots are near impossible to stop. So I don't know, the Bulldogs could be missing somebody. I don't see anybody out of their starting lineup that was announced that they're missing. So what they have done is uncover something that it's better off you uncover today than on Wednesday. At the same time, if they don't figure it out today, they've exploited something for Wednesday. So, that being said, players take the field. And head for another face-off. Bulldogs trail 7-4. Kiefer's Martial Arts, folks. This production is brought to you in part by Kiefer's Martial Arts Kids Karate. 2 free weeks and a free uniform. It's an exclusive offer for Westerly Live viewers. Use coupon code Westerly Live at checkout on Kiefer'sMartialArts.com. I'll give you our lineup. We are busy every day this week, Monday through Friday. Next week, day by day, we'll find out more information. Here we go live. Face-off. Falcone in the middle. Bulldogs trailing by 3. We've still got 12 and a half to go in the first half. And it's up, and we haven't won many face-offs here. I'd say that's our second problem of the day. Rocky Hill winning that one as well. So our 2 big problems, obviously, is allowing that pass to be completed in the middle. There it is. One move, bounce, and this time it got deflected from behind. That's the first time I saved by Prov, actually, but it did get deflected. And that's not the story. The story is they completed that pass in the middle. They can't allow that to get completed and hope for a save every time because the odds are not good. And we have a great goalie. So behind the goal, Bulldogs offense, who's been on a little hiatus for a while, not really their fault, is going to try to put a little pressure back on. They started with the gas pedal to the floor, and Rocky Hill since then have made the adjustments, and they jumped the pass. And again, another turnover, a little bit of a lazy pass. A little bit of contact, the Bulldog hits the ground, no whistle, they're fighting on the other side. And again, Rocky Hill comes away with it. Number 10's got it on the far side. And making moves. And slowing down momentarily here, forced to the outside. Looks back underneath. And that shot is scored, lower left pocket. I think there's a little frustration here on the defensive end for the Bulldogs, including the goalie. And that'll make it 8-4.
Mariners goal by number 22, Hadley Wheeler.
That'll make it 8-4. Rocky Hill Country Day. So it was 2-0, and I opened my mouth and said, well, it's not a trap game. They didn't let up. They didn't lighten up. I haven't seen their defense break down on the interior this badly all season long. And I even went to a couple games that we didn't do on the road. I went up to PCD a couple games, and watching those games as well as the games we've covered, I've never seen their interior defense exploited like it is tonight. So hopefully there's a rational explanation that can be figured out in a day. Number 10, weaving a little bit, runs skinny. Pass complete. Number 5. The neck's starting to hurt here, looking to the right. Getting a tan on the left side of my face. Back out here, and Rocky Hill head to the middle. That's where they want to go. They hit a little hit to the head. No whistle, fortunately, but they have it behind the goal. And they go for the middle, and they complete it. Nice save by Pruitt. I'm telling you, odds are against the Bulldogs if they're going to keep letting that pass get complete. Nice save for Vienna Pruitt. Saves this 8-4 game where it is. Bulldogs on the move. Makes their move. And in the middle, one more move, and a whistle. That was Hannah Seltzer for the Bulldogs, and now we're going to have an opportunity and a possible shot. Number 10 is quick for Rocky Hill. To the middle, got the shot, and it is another nice save by the Rocky Hill goalie. And late in the season, that's when your opponents become so much more dangerous, regardless of record. I have a feeling, let me see this bracket. No, Rocky Hill, they're already in the playoffs. They're already locked up. So they're coming. They just want to go in with momentum. And that's another score for Rocky Hill. And that's another problem on the backs of the Bulldogs. 9-4 the score. So Rocky Hill will be on the road. And they get to play St. Mary's Bayview, which is a tough task. Rocky Hill has thrown up the 7 seed. So the Bulldogs, this is a 7 seed versus a 3 seed. And what is really determines how your flow going into the playoffs. Backing in is losing the game, but still getting into the playoffs. Losing your way in is what they would also call it. You don't really often want to do that. I mean, it's not a total killer, but it's not really a momentum builder. And I would say at the moment, Rocky Hill is rolling a little bit. Their momentum is built. I don't know how they've done in their previous few games. I got a whole lot of information here, but I can't look away. And number 9 has it. And to the middle we go. Pass to the far corner. Bulldogs in the far shadows. And connection. Pass behind. Shot up top. Save. By the goalie. Holy smokes, the sophomore. Hernandez.
Nice play.
And Rocky Hill again crossing midfield. See, the Bulldogs are coming out to midfield and playing good D. Problem is, back at the goal is where it's breaking down. And the short passes. Rocky Hill's doing a great job completing them. And Sacco does a nice job of working their opponents to the other side, but there's that pass in the middle. And nice job of the Bulldogs. They put 3 sticks there. It's still on the ground, but hopefully we eventually grab it, Keegan's near it. And Rocky Hill comes up with it again, though. And that pass up ahead, and the shot is good. So the Bulldogs stopped it once. Rocky Hill went right back to it. That little pass in the middle, and that really is the recipe the Bulldogs have been using in the past. The last game we covered, anyway, is exploiting the middle. Those one-timers, and boy, how are they being exploited. 10-4 now here, 8:42 to go in quarter number 1. And it's that connection to the player in the middle Rocky Hill's been able to make. In general, it's their connection to the short passes, intermediate passes. And once everything is prim and proper and perfect in here, we're going to get going. There it is. Whistle. Here we go. Up in the air to the same spot all day. Number 1 reels it in all day. Face-offs and the first 10 feet in front of the goal. That's the story of the day. Loose ball. Number 9 has it for Rocky Hill. Trying to get inside. Bulldogs doing a nice job. Don't allow it. And that pass is wild. So nice job of the Bulldog defense. They got to scoop it up, though. Can't give Rocky Hill another chance. And in comes a Rocky Hill player. Play is stopped. Bulldogs are going to have possession. That's Sid Hake up the near side. Makes a little move. And will outrun everybody if the space flings it ahead. And it is loose and picked up by Rocky Hill. And they're going to turn the corner and get it to number 1. Over midfield she goes. She is their primary threat, I would say, a ball carrier. And that pass over the middle, wide open. Score. Holy smokes, holy smokes, holy smokes. They're just changing jersey numbers. They're running the same play. And they've done it like 11 times. I truly don't believe they've shot outside the perimeter one time. I don't believe they've done a complete wraparound and just held on to it one time. They continually dump it off to the middle, whether they're coming from outside the perimeter and dumping it in, or whether they're coming from behind the goal and dumping it out. They're completing 90% of them, and they're scoring on 80% of them. So the Bulldogs from 2-0 have been outscored 11-2, and we stand at 11-4 right now. 7:38 to go in half number 1. Folks, we're heading to Similori Field tomorrow. Softball versus Middletown. Things are starting to get very, very interesting and exciting over at Similori as their regular seasons come to a close this week. Their postseasons begin next week. Both teams, I do believe, have earned a spot. And the Bulldogs look to connect, and the shot goes high. Baseball gelling right when they needed to in the nick of time and really starting to come together. Wrap around from the front, another nice save. Holy cow, she came to play. Bulldogs have it again. And this time it goes. Hannah Seltzer makes sure of it. 3 times the charm, and the Bulldogs stop the bleeding. Maybe that'll give them a little boost in their step. Anyway, the softball team is sitting at 10-4. There's 3 teams at the 3 loss mark, so they're within 1 game essentially of second place, but sitting really in that 3rd or 4th place range. Baseball team in their quadrant division 2A, they're in 2nd place. They've won some big games. I mean, going into their last game, folks, on the season, they had scored 96 runs and given up 92. Talk about some close baseball on the season. And then, boy, you don't want to run into this Bulldog team, folks, let me tell you. The 1-2 punch on the hill, and they're tested. In front of us, we're still trying to work out the face-off alignment. And the Bulldogs don't scoop it up, it's still loose. And they got it on the run. If they can pack in a couple quick here, grab a little bit of energy, a little momentum. Far side, turns the corner, and he's going to stay with the Bulldogs. And out of the shadows, waiting for a cutter, no one's there. Kicks it back out wide. Bulldogs let them set up. We're 6.5 to go here in the first half. And Rocky Hill's doing a nice job here. Has done a nice job. Bulldogs looking for the middle. There's nothing there. Wraps around though. And gets the shot to the lower left pocket. And another Bulldog score. That's 2 quick ones. Folks, this is a fast and furious game. High scoring game. And where she goes, so we can grab her number.
By number 23,
Casey Massera, the freshman. Thank you, Julie Sago, for helping me out with that stat. 6:17 to go. The Bulldogs are back from 11-4, 11-6 in a minute's time. They can cut in just even 1 more. I mean, 2, who knows? There's plenty of time. Defense, though, they really got to stop the bleeding. They're going to stop it now. 11 goals for the first half, I think is a lot. They played earlier this season, and I do believe that was the final score. Bulldogs advantage. And wrapping around, the Bulldogs have a couple chances, and Rocky Hill picks up the loose ball. Bulldogs steal it away on the far side. And they'll start from behind the goal. Pelican cuts, following her through like she's the other side, number 12, same spot. Does it go behind? No, she actually pinned it. I didn't see the net move. Another great save. Bulldogs went right back to the same play. I would have done the same thing. But right here, you can't let them add any more here. At least for a few minutes. Bulldogs trailing by 5. Wrap around, kept it and shot, and this time it doesn't go. Ricochet, nice save by Pruitt. They've dumped it off every time. That's the first wrap around that they've held on to it. And this time the Bulldogs hold true. Vivian Pruitt, who's just been under siege here today in the first half. And Pelican gets it up ahead, number 28 for the Bulldogs. Simone Hackett, and that's to the other side. Now number 12 with it. Gorman to the middle. Number 6, cut, pass behind, shot, save. Wow, she got a lot of saves here in the first half. The sophomore for Rocky Hill. Midfield. Up steps Sacco. They dish it off. Number 9 has it, passes, and that was a nice pass. The other end of it didn't handle, and it's loose on the floor. Bulldogs have it. And they pass it up towards midfield, and they got it. Run it down anyway, and out of bounds it goes. It is going to go in favor of the Rocky Hill Country Day. And Rocky Hill has it again. Near side, just over midfield, cut. Number 9 sets a nice pick. Short pass ahead, and 22 has it. On the move, nice physical D there. Looking for the person in the middle, and the Bulldogs allow the completion. And that's all it takes. 2 Bulldogs are stepping up after the completion. Goal, Rocky Hill, if you didn't see. But the bottom line is, yeah, they stepped up there and they made it difficult after Rocky Hill had completed the pass in the middle. So you can work through 3 guys and just fire it if you're only 4 feet from the goalie. And unfortunately, the defense has got to be more aggressive and more proactive as far as cut off the pass before it gets to the recipient rather than play the recipient after they have the ball in the middle. And we have a breakage in play. That's going to be another Bulldog timeout, 12-6 score. 3:34 to go in half number 1, which started out all shiny and bright. 2-0 Bulldogs. Not gone well since, but I'll tell you what, it's lacrosse here, high school lacrosse. Crazy things happen. It's the final game of the year. Nothing means nothing, folks. Momentum, energy, all that stuff is so real and exists so much. Fortunately, the Bulldogs did earn a home opportunity, so if things don't go their way, they can take a deep breath and erase it and start fresh because it's a new season on Wednesday. Everything goes away, except they got to figure out what's going wrong here tonight and make sure that does not happen again. This production, folks, is brought to you in part by Valenti Subaru. Subaru sales and service located at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Voted Retailer of the Year 2022 by Subaru of New England. So tomorrow, over Similar Field, Lady Bulldog softball versus Middletown. These games matter. I'll have everything that matters about them tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be at 6 p.m. first pitch. Bulldogs, like I said, are right around that fourth place marker. They will be in the playoffs. Where, who, and when. These are what this last week of the season matters. And then obviously on Wednesday we'll be right back here for round 1 of the 2023 Rhode Island Division III Girls Lacrosse Playoffs. And Thursday, we will be back at Similori Field for some Lady Bulldogs softball versus Cranston West. That's going to wrap up their regular season. I do believe that looks like a 7 p.m. start. And then Friday night to cap off the final week of the regular season, boys varsity volleyball, Federico Gymnasium versus Pilgrim. Having a great season between 3rd and 4th place. Every team's there or better here in the spring. So that's our lineup for this week. Next week's in limbo, and that's why you play the game. So the coach is obviously using every minute possible here on the Bulldogs end of things to figure out what's going on. They've made changes, but what I'm seeing is obviously the players are still working. What I'm seeing is the Bulldogs are getting their defenders in. They're just still getting them in a tick too late because Rocky Hill is able to complete that pass. Back on the field are the players. That is going to let us move forward. Who else do we got? Who else am I not talking about? Boys will be active next week. I don't know. It'll be the 30th, 31st, or the 1st. Back to the middle of the field. They're still waiting to get set up. And again, up and loose. And Rocky Hill, major advantage in loose balls today here. And face-offs and goals. They're pretty much doing it all over, I gotta be honest. But that's the beauty of it. In the big scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Oh, the wraparound is going to keep it. And that is going to tack another one on to a frustrated and a deflated Bulldog squad. You can see it right on their faces. They know it doesn't mean much. And they know they got their spot, and they know they'll be back Wednesday. And maybe they're thinking about conserving a little energy at this point. whatever it may be. 13-6 deficit, 3 minutes still in a drawn-out first half. 18, 19 goals scored. They got 1 day off. They obviously going to walk off the field and forget today ever existed unless they're able to make a huge comeback, which isn't out of the question because all they got to do is stop one play. Stop the pass over the middle. Sounds easy, like I could do it, but from up here it just looks like everything's just a lot more glaring, I should say. And they prevented it there, another slash, nothing there. This is one after the other. Middle's wide open, waiting for a cutter. Bulldogs are in clear man. 2.5 to go in the first half. And we have it right in front here, and they're going to work to the baseline. Still looking for a cutter. And aggressive pass. They trust their passing. That was a little off. It wasn't really open either. Good job by the Bulldog defense. But Rocky Hill has possession again. Up over the top in the middle. Spin move towards the goal whistle. And that is going to go against Rocky Hill. The Bulldogs will take possession. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Am I right? Right. Okay. That one goes to the Bulldogs. And we're over midfield on this one. Far side, Massera works for it. Got a few goals here for the Bulldogs. To the middle, out of the shadow, she comes wrapping around. A nice job by Pellick with the center screen, and another huge save by Hernandez. Got to give her credit and looking at that name, because let me tell you, she's having a day. She really is. The Bulldogs, against an average goalie, would have a lot more at this point. She's had some clutch saves. However, Bulldogs with a huge opportunity here. Huge. On the whistle. And making a few adjustments. Here we go. And backing off. And they're going to let the offense try. And to the middle. The ball hits the ground. And you never want that. And it's still on the ground. Gorman, who's that? It's got it. Bulldogs will reset. And that shot is deflected away. Gianna Falcone. Bulldogs have it behind the net. And we're at the 1 minute mark here in half number one. And that is a wraparound by Pellegrin. Keeps it herself. Stays with the thin side of the goal, top left corner. Surprises the goalie and pops one in before the half. Still a minute to go. Still only down 6. If you could just steal one more. Just one more. Don't be greedy, you know. And then you are right in it. There's no doubt about it. I wouldn't think you were if they were running something complex or a variety of things or if they were more athletic. But that last game of the year, when the postseason's all set, I mean, I've been in games like that. It's tough to get like your 100% emotionally involved when you're already thinking about your opponent on Wednesday. Falcone has it. Makes a late pass underneath to the middle shot. Score! Number 12 for the Bulldogs, Hannah Seltzer. And hold the phones, folks. 47 seconds left, 13-8. It is only the first half. It's time to steal another one. I didn't think they'd do it that quick. But that's the recipe for that Bulldogs. 8 goals has been the same thing. They've held on to a couple wraparounds themselves without dishing it off, but the thing is to get it past in the middle. And neither team taking any outside shots, any long shots. Neither team just shooting frivolously either. Everything's a methodical plan of play or a cut that's scripted. And the passes haven't been too bad for the Bulldogs. They've been pretty darn good here for Rocky Hill. Loose ball, whistle. And that's going to go against the Bulldogs. Whistle. Pass to the outside. One has it. Reverse center field. No room. Nice sideways shot. And Pruitt keeps it out of the goal barely. Nice save and a whistle, and that's against Rocky Hill. They got 5 seconds. They got 3 seconds. And that is going to do it for the half. But, folks, hold the phones. They got a little ugly there, a little bit, 11-4, 11-6. Bulldogs hung around and made the last moves here in the first half to score Rocky Hill Country Day 13. Bulldogs 8, but on the move. I am the voice, Greg Moreno, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. We got Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. We're finishing up the regular season, mixed in with a little postseason, and next week it's all playoff, folks. It's halftime. We're going to take a quick break and bring you the second half.
How would I make that up?
My car's right there. My car's right there. I'm just bringing this because I was going to do homework, but Mommy didn't let me. She said it's my fault for putting it off so long.
That's true, it is. You'll do just fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
Four more out. That's like the most cherished thing you could ever do. They fight it when it's one ball and two guys left. That's why we call it race.
All right, and we are back. Half number 2 about to be happening right in front of you, folks. The score 13-8. The Bulldogs right in this thing, scoring the last 3 goals of the half, folks. They looked like they were almost going to be left for dead here in the season finale. That to some I think is a dud because it doesn't on the books mean anything. This Bulldog squad has a home playoff game on Wednesday, but you always want to go in feeling good, heading in the right direction. Rocky Hill Country Day played Westerly in the first game of the season way back on April 3rd. And the Bulldogs were victorious 11-7. It's been a long time since these two teams have seen each other. I'll tell you right now, this team has an excellent goalie and a pretty good offensive system. Not complex. It's not all that complicated, but they definitely have a system. It just shows you how stiff the competition is going to be come playoff time, come Wednesday. Now the Bulldogs are at home facing Pontiac. Around the front again, low shot, nice save. What do we got here happening? We have number 25, Casey Cushing, in the goal for the Bulldogs. So in a game that means nothing, literally nothing, they've pulled Pruitt and given her a little rest. As there's been a lot of shots. She got pelted. Bulldogs take over. Nice stick work in the middle, nice turnover, and they're over midfield. And they get it up ahead. That is Casey Lasair, the freshman. And they would love to draw first blood to keep that flurry going. And the shot low, nice save. Holy smoke, she's tough. And that pass right in between 2 Bulldogs. And they cross the field well, this Rocky Hill Country Day team. They have it from behind. You might see a few new numbers here. Nice job by Casey Cushing on the save. As like I said, they got to be healthy and rested for Wednesday. As much as you want to see the comeback, there's no doubt about it. What's more important is more important. But for us, first things first, we got a regular season game in the last week of the season in a softball team that's knotted with like 5 teams within the 3 to 4 loss area. So these games are huge. These are essentially playoff games. You play in setup games. And nice pass inside and the shot attempted. Nice stick work by Rocky Hill preventing the shot. Big opportunity by the Bulldogs. Nice D. And nice D right there by Pellegrin. She's going to get whistled. And it is going to go in favor of Rocky Hill from right to left. And they turn the corner on it. They have numbers there. That pass wide open in the middle. Shot, score, seen it before. 14-8. And if that was something that Rocky Hill came into today, saying they wanted to work on going into the playoffs, they have done exactly that. This is going to be just kind of like a long, little sloppy thing that the Bulldogs are going to forget about. And not all that surprising that that's what it's turned into. So this Bulldog team coming into today scored 153 goals this season. They've given up 127. Obviously, that is, let me see here, quick math, 27-point goal differential plus 27. Let's going to cut into that a little bit. And you never know, folks. These 2 teams could meet again. If they did, it would be right here. Game number 1 on Wednesday is Bulldogs versus Pontiac. If the Bulldogs take care of business, as the seeding would tell you, but so it's 3 versus 6 seed. And if Rocky Hill, if this team right here can upset St. Mary's, and pass in the middle, shot, score by the Bulldogs. Nice passing, nice shooting, nice play. So if Rocky Hill can win their first round game and the Bulldogs can win their first round game, it'll be on a neutral site, but those 2 teams would play each other. It would be another rematch between these teams. 14-9 the score. Anybody's game. 5-goal game here. 21:47 to go. We got softball this week. We got more of these ladies lacrosse. We got softball. And we got that always quiet volleyball team. Under the radar volleyball team. 10-4 again. About a half a game out of second place. Earned a home spot, I do believe, in next week sometime. And then they go to neutral sites from there. Pass underneath, same play as last time, worked her way around, and that's a nice save. It is still loose. Oh no, she grabbed it off the ricochet and is over midfield already. Number 10, I gotta give you your name. Jeremy Morrison, active game for Rocky Hill, and she's got a wide open space. How can you give her that much room? A nice save. I think it's a Monday, and I think there's a lot of combinations. I can make any excuse. I can make excuses, trust me, for anything. I can make them for them. It's Monday. It doesn't mean anything. Playoffs are 2 days away. It's hot. So I wouldn't hit the panic button. Over the long haul, this team's done more good. And they're kind of scattered here on offense a little bit. Got 4 players on the attack here. And shot and score. That's pretty much your basic post and score. So right back here, Bulldogs tack on another. And still 20 to go. 14-10, folks.
Bulldogs goal by Maggie Scanapiego.
And the Bulldogs, let me see, I want to give credit here. Margaret Scanapiego with the score for the Bulldogs. Back to the middle we go for another face-off. Folks, this production brought to you in part by Kiefer Martial Arts, Kids Karate, 2 free weeks, and a free uniform. Folks, this is an exclusive offer for Westerly Live viewers. Use coupon code Westerly Live at checkout on KieferMartialArts.com. Back to the middle we go. This is an area that I do think that they should pay attention to and do a lot and practice some tomorrow. You only have one day, you can't do much. But there's definitely a distinct disadvantage today. But who knows, Rocky Hill might have the best face-off player in the league for all I know. Just a couple things. And we have the whistle. Bulldogs are going to keep possession. Clock is moving again. Shot, pass by Massera in front, stop, shot, score. Great aim. Great pass by Massera. Finished by Seltzer. Bulldogs are right back in it. 14-11. And let me tell you, if you trail by as much as they trail by today, and you do come back and win, boy, that really does propel you into the playoffs. So back to the middle we go. And it's loose, and can we grab this one? We can. Far side to the baseline. Behind the goal we go. Pass to the middle way too high, and that is picked off by Rocky Hill. Ending the threat. It's loose on the ground still, and the Bulldogs are approaching the trap over there, and it's going to be floated to the middle. No, it's loose, in danger here. The Bulldogs can come up with it. Loose balls are definitely, again, the advantage is going to go to Rocky Hill today, and they're going to secure it to their goalie, who's just been a force. Number 12, Ariana Hernandez, a sophomore goalie. It's a weapon. Not that they're going to prove it, isn't better. And down number 2 with the shot. Bounce shot. Nice save. Yeah, I don't have any attack, leaves open goal, but nice save for the Bulldogs. Pass ahead. Pelton's got it. And here we go. Hake has it. No, that's not too. Pass to the baseline, same move, same shot, and the low bouncer gets kicked away. Nice save all the way to the other side. Bulldogs able to keep it in bounds and start their offense again. And a little rummaging for it. Whistle. And the Bulldogs get the benefit. Behind the goal, Massera with it, freshman. Standout season. Nice defense. Pass to the middle. Nice pass to Pelican. And the shot, save. Even better, even more impressive because it's been going on all night long for this Rocky Hill goalie. Massera with it again, picks up the loose ball right in front. Whistle as she goes to the ground. And we're reaching. And that one's a yellow one. That'll go against Rocky Hill. We're live already. And I think they're going to blow that dead. We would have a nice try. Massera to Pelican before we were live. But, man, if the Bulldogs can chip one more in here real quick. And standard delay here. Cuts back. Pelican has it. Cuts to the inside. Nice post move. And the whistle blows it dead. And the Bulldogs going to have an opportunity here. On the whistle. And they make it 12. Bring it within 2. Pelican shot. Nice save. Stick save and a beauty. Said it a lot tonight. And that pass gets over the top. And Hank is going to run it down. And, oh, man, almost did our teammates taking away from each other. Loose balls. Been a problem here. And we're kicking it now. We're just booting it around. And there's a whistle. It's going to go in favor of Rocky Hill. Working in the corner. Far corners of Sal Jerry Field. As seniors' careers wind down. Wrap around, nothing there. Keep going. No, nice job by the Bulldogs. And they slip on behind Keegan. Great play. And they're on the run. Pass ahead to the other side. And that pass is picked off. And the Bulldogs just scoop it though. And that pass up ahead. Pelican's got it. Shot, score. And they're back, baby. Right back in it. Pelican pops another one to the back of the net. They're finding her in the middle. And even more importantly, well, hey, she's extremely athletic and has great reach. But they're finding her up high where she can reach and no one else can. She can reach up, catch it, and on her downswing, shoot it before it even reaches her opponent's head. That's a huge offensive weapon that I'm assuming they're going to try to utilize on Wednesday. They are right back in this puppy, 14-12. We have seen 26 goals scored with 50:49 to go, folks. I think we're going to see some more. So maybe it was offense day, definitely an over. And Rocky Hill has another face-off. Number 10 with it again. And pass over the middle, broken up by the Bulldogs. Tried to scoop it up in the back and unable to do so. Rocky Hill has it. Nope, the Bulldogs come out with it. And they're going to pass it on the ground, bounce pass. Scooped up by Haight, who will stop. And Bulldogs are going to. Nice move in between by Haight. Outruns 3 Rocky Hill defenders. And this one still doesn't stand a chance. Pass way up ahead. And I don't think Pelican was ready.
blue. Mix it. Find the ball.
Come on, Hannah.
Take your space. Atta girl. Come on, Franny.
You got it, babe.
Move! Way to go, Katie Kenny. Good pass, Manny. Way to go, Katie.
Mariners goal by number 5, Katie Kershke.
Katie Kershke! Woo!
Go, Blue. Here we go.
Go, Blue!
Come on, Jack. Settle. Wait for pressure.
Hold it! That's it!
Here we go, Jeremy.
Go, Jeremy!
Mariners goal by number 10, Jeremy Morrison.
You're a home team, you know what it is. We haven't changed it. Plays well for field hockey, you know what it is. Flashing back, yeah.
Smart passes.
Turnover.
Bulldogs goal by number 26, Gianna Falcone.
Go blue. Cover. Yeah, squeeze. Go get it, man. Yeah. Good double. Squeeze. Slide.
Get it out of there, girls.
Stay on.
Inside, complete the pass, and they score! Nice pass and shoot.
Bulldogs goal by number 9, Allison Fobe.
Chase the ball, get up in there.
You want to stay on her, Gianna?
Go tap, take your space. Nice ride, good ride.
Come on, Hannah!
Go, Hannah.
Bulldogs goal by number 12, Hannah Seltzer.
Three minutes. Good year. Go, Fred. Go, Howard. Go, Fred. Get in there. Be clear. Come next. Come on, come on. Double the ball. Turn it this way. Full speed. 22, 22. Go to the corner. Take your time. Keep running. Let's go. Get out of here.
Hold on to hold on the ball!
Good step.